Okay, guys. Okay, so time goes on and on and on with this Christ. Lots of drama, lots of stuff, but something's not adding up. And he tried the Jesus that I was working with that I kicked out. He took on another persona, a different Christ. Okay? And the aliens were going to kill me and take me away. But I had red flags about that event too. And I had red flags about the spider that had 12 legs instead of 8 in the dream. And he can't count to 10. Okay? So all these things are adding up. It just don't make sense. And inside, it's like my inner light is saying something's wrong, right? My soul. Shit wasn't adding up the way it was supposed to. But this is a new Jesus that saved me from the aliens, okay? So I'm on with this guy, and he's a new Jesus, new guy, new face, new everything. And so I'm playing the game, I'm doing my thing. He's got me doing things to heal myself, supposedly. And the whole format changed from the other Jesus that was showing me all the medieval wars and things, okay? So this guy this new Jesus, I don't know, I'm just working with him, trying to do the best I can. And he's always in me, and he's always doing his thing. And he isolates me, and he puts me in a black room, or like a black bar or something, where I can't do anything. And it's just blackness. I'm just in blackness. So weeks go on, and I wake up, and I'm walking outside, and I can still see the spirit world to a degree. But when I go to bed at night, I'm in this black space in his bubble. So it's this bubble of blackness that he won't let me see. But sometimes his guard's down, and all of a sudden I'm seeing him. And he don't want me to get wrapped up with the other spirits or see them. My wife or the kids. Oh no, yeah, the kids, Brett and the other girl. They're around, I can hear them talking, but I can't see them. Right? I can't see nothing. And sometimes I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I'm seeing everything. Spirit world outside, other spirits walking around. And I'm going, hey, how come I can see? He goes, oops. And then he puts this fucking blocker up and I can't see nothing. And he goes, this is how I'm going to heal you. I'm like, oh, okay. Whatever. I don't know. It's Jesus. You don't fucking fuck with it. You just do what he says. This is what I was figuring. So, time goes by. You start forgetting what you already know, right? About the last Jesus. And how can I say this? I'm trying to put the pieces together in a timeline of events. Okay, so I started having a dream. Okay, I started having a dream of the spider. And the spider would crawl up my arm and talk to me, right? And I had 12 legs, and I counted them. Every time I saw a spider, I counted the legs. And the spider would be talking to me. And I'd be sleeping. And this is a dream I'm having. And the spider talking to me. I'd wake up as the spider's talking to me, and it's the Jesus. So I knew the spider represented Jesus, but the fucking thing had 12 legs, right? To me, that was the Jesus before that was showing me all the... I downloaded my stuff, and it was showing me all the looting and killing and medieval shit from the war generals and things, you know, Caesar and fucking Napoleon, and all these other guys from other cultures, all fighting and stuff. And all of a sudden I realized I didn't tell him about the spider. I just brushed it off out of my head. But I'm having these dreams again, right? And so he don't really interact with me, but I'm in his bubble all the time. It's like the feeling is he don't know what to do with me, right? He just keep me protected until this is what he gave me the information that he was keeping me protected until like not seeing anything, keeping me protected in his bubble, blocking my view of everything until he could figure out what to do. That's what he told me, or that's what I was assuming, or both. So I was agreed. I'm like, yeah, okay, that sounds good. Whatever. So finally, I got wrapped up in a drama one day. And, okay, this is months and months, okay, guys? The last two videos of the medieval Jesus, the aliens, and the new Jesus that was introduced to save me from the fucking aliens killing me. And I was almost dead. And all of a sudden, one day I'm like, I got wrapped up in a drama, and I was getting mad or arguing or something, and I immediately started counting 10. 1, 2, 3, and went past 10, just because that's what I was trained to do from the last Jesus, to count to 10 before I react, get involved in shit. And so I counted to 10, and then I kept on counting to like 20 or something, or higher, until I broke what I was gonna do, until it went away. Because when you count in neutral, it sends you to neutral, so you can sort of get rid of that, what you were gonna do. All of a sudden, the Jesus was counting too, and then he stopped at 10, and I go, hey, you stopped at 10. You can't count past 10. And he's like, so what? And I'm like, you're the other Jesus. You're just like the other one, or you are the other one with a different face. And he goes, oh, you know, that's not it. And so I'm having this argument with him. I'm going, you know what? And I had this feeling that, yeah, all this is being played out. All this, the last 2 months of me with this new Jesus was all just bullshit. That's the feeling I had. I just been conned. That's what it is. The feeling I had inside. I go, nope. And so I willed him out of me. I just used my inner light and pulled all the energy out. And I go, get the hell out of me. You ain't no fucking Jesus. You ain't fucking Jesus. I don't know what you are, but you ain't no Jesus. And I'm swearing at him good, right? And all of a sudden, I squeeze him out and I push him out. I push him out of me. I tell him to fuck off, right? And he goes, you don't fucking tell me what to do. And he goes, you son of a bitch. And he fucking takes his hand, he slams it in my chest and starts pulling me out of my body. He grabs my inner light and starts pulling me out of my body, right? And as I'm going out of my body, I'm literally like, I feel death, okay? Like, this is it. This is the end. He's pulling me out of my body. And all of a sudden, I can't even remember. He's pulling me out of my body. And then, yeah, okay. He's pulling me out of my body, and I'm like, I will myself back in, right? And I'm like, and I start chanting something like, fuck off, go away, right? Something like that. I'm staying here. This is my life, and I'm free to explore it. Period. I know some rules, personal rules. They're just innate, man. You know them. When it comes to your death and shit's fucking with you, you know the rules innately. And so I do that, and I'm like, and he pulled me out, and I knew, and all of a sudden I realized the fucking alien did the same thing. And now he did it. This Jesus did it. Well, and I go, ooh, this means something. Oh, son of a bitch, right? I'm on my own again. I got rid of him. But he's always around. And all of a sudden, a day will go by. I'm on my own, floating around in the block, floating around with my wife and everything. And I'm constantly bitching at her. Get me a fucking real Jesus. She goes, I know, I'm trying. And I'm like, you're in fucking heaven, for Christ's sakes. They're all fucking up there. Get me a fucking... And I start questioning, are you fucking real? Are you fucking real? Are you real? Are you mean really? She goes, I thought he was. I'm like, come on, you gotta know this stuff, man. I'm fucking dying here. I'm fucking dying. I almost got fucking killed twice by this fucking thing pulling me on my body trying to kill me. I'm fucking going insane. I get out of the fucking bed. I can't even operate in the fucking physical world. You gotta fucking do something, man. Do something. And so I'm alone, floating around in the blackness, going everywhere, doing everything. And I'm consciously trying to figure it out. And finally I say to myself, I gotta fucking get down with myself, like hardcore, because I forgot how I got here. And I went into myself. I said, okay, what's the one? How did I get here? How did I get to this fucking point? And then I realized that I let that spirit go through my head. That's when it all changed. Twice. I let it go, maybe 3 times. I let it go through my head. I go, that's when it all changed. That's when I was totally open to the spirit world. And I didn't know nothing about no skins. I'm like, holy shit, yeah. So that's step number 1 and heal myself right there. And I go, okay, so I gotta somehow heal. But I need help. I can't fucking do this on my own because I'm totally clueless of what to do. There's no screwing around. I don't know what to do. I don't even know nothing about the skins at this point. I'm just here in the spirit world. So I'd be sleeping at night. And I'd wake up in the morning and I'd wake up in the morning, and what happened was, what would be my night for like months would be, I'd be sleeping in bed, my spirit guide would be beside me, the kids would be around, okay, and I'd go to bed like that, nice and safe and comfortable with my wife and the 2 kids that I know. And I'd wake up out of the blue. I'd wake up and some kind of nasty monster would be coming. There were so many, I can't remember them all. But my fucking heart would jack up, adrenaline would kick in. But I have no energy, and the monster's coming. And I'm not screaming for Jesus anymore. I'm gonna fight it. Right? And I don't even fight, because I know fighting gets you nowhere, because you're just getting caught up in the drama. So I just watch it and see what it does. And I always said, was that all you got? Was that all you got? Ooh, right? It was fucking scary. These things were scary. Monster things. I don't know. Crazy monster things. But the one I do remember, I woke up in the blackness, and all of a sudden I'm laying on my back, and all of a sudden this big ball it was like a ball of bees. That's what it was, a ball of bees, compressed ball of bees. And they were all separate, these bees, compressed in a ball. And the ball came flying up to my head. And it was going like a million bees. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? It was like a million bees. And I go, well, I hope that thing don't jump on me. Jump in my head. That fucking scared me, man. That fucking scared me. And it just came up, and then it flew away this way. And I looked over and watched it, and I watched it fly away into the darkness. And all of a sudden, I saw something way off in the darkness. and it was like black, and it was already black, but it was this thing was black, and way off in the darkness, I hear it, and it was a fucking spider, a great big ass spider, getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it was coming at me. This fucking spider, and it's like shiny black, flat black, and it's getting closer and closer. And as it gets closer, it's like the size of a fucking car. It comes because it's coming up to me. It comes up to me. And it's got a face in its body, right? And on the back of the spider, the big fat body, it had all babies, hundreds of thousands of babies. Not hundreds of thousands, but a shitload of babies, like arms and legs going. This whole back was moving with babies, and the babies would fall off and they run back on. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm looking at the face, the eyes of the spider, and all of a sudden the eyes, the eyes turned into a face. And then the face went out and came out of the spider, like a long neck came out of the spider, and the fucking spider's going, and all the babies are all crawling on the face and everything. And it came up the face and looked like fucking fat, black. Everything was black. And the face was black. But you could see the features. It looked like a human face, but it was bloated and dead looking. And then it comes out of the spider and goes like that. And that's what it did, right in my face. I'm like, holy fuck. And I was freaking out. And then I got my shit together. And I'm freaking out. And I'm like, is that all you got, motherfucker? What are you gonna do? Kill me. Fucking go for it. And all of a sudden it just fucking sucked, the head fucking sucked in. The babies were falling off and it ran away. And I'm like, oh fuck. My fucking heart. And it's, oh, Jesus Christ, it was terrible. It was the worst fucking thing. This thing was twice as big as me, or well, I thought anyway. And the fucking teeth were going. You know how on The Walking Dead when they do that with the teeth, and the biters are trying to bite you. Oh, and the babies were worse, man. The fucking babies were worse. I don't know how many legs it had. I didn't count. It's the nastiest shit I've seen. That was the scariest fucking one. The buzz of the bees and all of a sudden the spider. Holy shit. Then it left. And then all of a sudden I realized I could feel the Christ. Not the Christ, Jesus. Jesus. I could feel it. And it was the feeling of the spider. Got it? And I noted that. I go, okay, noted. Back to fear. Oh, fuck, that was gross. That's why I acknowledged it to think about it later, right? And so I'm screaming for my wife. She comes, and I don't know if they're off doing something. But anyway, that's happened. Holy fuck. Unbelievable. So, that was one of the last few monsters were sent. And I didn't know what it all meant at this point, okay? I didn't know what it all meant at this point. All I know is I kicked out the Jesus that tried to save me from the aliens. And I knew it was just a game he was playing. A bullshit game. And, I kicked him out when I caught him off guard or when he couldn't count 10. And ever since that time, I had these things, scary things coming back. And I made it a point not to call for Jesus. I didn't even know why at this point. Just innate. Don't call for Jesus. Because you know when he's going to come. The same fucking guy. And I knew he was just trying to scare me to call his name. And he would come and save me. Okay? You get what he's saying? Do you get what I'm saying? That's what he did. That's what he did. And then finally, my wife comes, when she left to heaven to get me another Jesus. Somewhere along the line here, she went to heaven to get me another Jesus, a good one. And I'm like, what the fuck is so hard about getting Jesus? You're up there in heaven. I was there with you. There's fucking churches all over the place. Everybody's happy walking around. Can you get fucking Christ to come and help me? Okay, can you do that? I mean, I would try. I'm hooking up to my grandpa who's dead, my aunt who's dead, and I'm asking them, get me a Jesus, get me Jesus Christ, get me somebody to help me out. I'm fucking gonna die. And they're just looking at me like they're not supposed to talk to the living, right? They're just going, they don't talk to me. I'm like, you gotta fucking do something. I'm not lying. They wouldn't talk. I don't. It's driving me fucking nuts. Because I've talked to dead people, dead relatives and things before, but they wouldn't talk to me now. I'm like, do you fucking got a clue? I'm talking to them with my ego. They wouldn't talk to me. That's why I think they were like doing Overwatch. I think Jesus was already, Christ, the good Jesus, was already watching over me, watching me interact. Just a thought. Just a feeling I had. Because I'm talking to my grandpa, I'm talking to my aunt, and they're both dead, and they're both in heaven. I'm talking to other people that have died, that I've known in this life, and they won't talk to me. And it was different because they talked to me before, but they won't fucking talk. They show up when they died, and they're saying, hey, what's going on? And I can't figure out why they talking to me now. So it was like they were told, if Rich comes and talks to you, don't fucking say nothing. Which led me to believe that the higher-ups were watching me down here. Just a thought. Just something interesting I came across in the interaction of all this shit in the spirit world. Holy fuck, I ain't done. I just started. Okay, so where was I? So I'm floating around the darkness and all that. Finally, I don't know how this comes, but another Jesus, no, Saint Michael comes. One day out of nowhere, hi, I'm Saint Michael. And he comes in, he just walks right into me like he fucking owns me, right? And I went, get the fuck out. I push him back. And he goes, oh, you fucking done it now. You fucking done it now. And I go, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And he just turned around and left. He goes, you fucked yourself now. And I'm like, whatever, pal, you know? And my innocence, I know my innocence. He doesn't have a voice yet, my innocence. But I can feel him. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, get the real fucking deal. You don't walk right in. So I don't know what that meant. A test or something. As far as I'm concerned, everything that came at me was bad. And I ain't going through that fucking shit again. These last two Jesuses. At least the first Christ, the real down low astral one, was better than these guys. These guys are supposed to be better Jesuses. So somehow I left the first Jesus, got into this bunch of Jesuses that weren't actually fucking Jesuses. But I ain't done with these guys yet. But I move on to new ones. So this period, they ain't gone out of my life, these Archons. The Archon thing. Okay, and I'm going to explain this guy after the next Christ that comes. All of a sudden, another Christ comes down after I shoot Saint Michael away. I didn't believe it was Saint Michael. I'm like, whatever, fuck off. He's just another sphincter. But he kind of scared me when he said, oh, fuck, you fucked up now. And I'm like, oh, no, I just fucking socked Saint Michael in the fucking face. I'm like, oh, that's not a good thing. But I don't care. And my reasoning was, well, if you're fucking Christ, my reasoning was, you're Christ, then you know I was just fucking fooled and attacked by a fucking whatever that nearly killed me twice. Who's playing me? My ego response, and Christ should know this, my ego response is to defend and protect myself. Especially if you come up and just fucking reach into me. If Christ is smart, then he'll know this. And he shouldn't have done that. Right? So that's why I didn't believe in St. Michael. Alright? I don't know. I don't even know where I am. Hi, I'm St. Michael. I'm here to help you and care for you and love you and take care of you and heal you up. And he reaches in. I didn't even say fucking hi. And I'm like, wow, get the fuck away from me. And then he goes, I'm going to hell, all this stuff, and he's going to ground me and all this. I'm like, fucking shut up. You know, at this point, I'm like, whatever, shut the fuck up. Ground me? Really? You're going to ground me? I'm already on the fucking ground, you dumb shit. I'm in the fucking lowest fucking floor ass where you can get to. Oh, man. So anyway, after that's done, my wife comes back, knew Jesus. Okay? And my time's almost up. So, and the next, this Jesus, he's a serious dude. But the Archon guy, I didn't know he was an Archon then. Okay? I didn't know he was an Archon. Then I just thought it was a bad Jesus. So, alright, I'm gonna start.